shout 500 hallelujah.
Baba, go straight to the
Okay, cool. Thank you very much.
Okay, we'll go straight to the point. Mommy and Papa, them fellow Ambazonians, Southern Cameroonians, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. As you be aware, Cameroon government don't understand at last. Say, no way, no deal with the feet beat with the Ambazonians. Because they don't see what power, not be having power say, we get the kind gun the way they get them, but they see what power for our brain, what psychology, what heart. So don't stand firm and won't fight till the last man standing. So Cameroon government know very well, say they not ever succeed for big win. Now, we continue to thank our brothers and sisters in way that they make wonderful contribution for push the revolution ahead. And it be very clear, say, we don't stand firm because we're not fit forever again for our life. Go back for stay with people the way they kill baby matter. Because when they small as 3-4 months. We not go back for stay with that people them way. They kill our brothers and sisters and our breastfeeding mommy, then our uncle, then our grandpa, then from Gabu up to 40 something. We not go back for stay with people the way they teach the African continent how to born big mommy for house, for inside own house, like how they be born mommy happy for kwa. We not go back for stay with people the way they burn a whole village, destroy farm produce for poor farmers, them like the thing what they be doing for Bafut, Ndop, and other areas. We not go back for stay with people them way they don't catch what people them illegally, they incarcerate them across the jails for no good cause. We all must understand one thing. Cameroon government now our number one enemy, and not be just one enemy. Cameroon government are number one enemy for the world in terms of human rights violation. Will not fit ever stay with people the way they catch was easy. A journalist way they do just work. The kashi turn back just for Munya for inside plantation them. They kill it, throw him for the lie, say he died for jail. Mommy and Papa them. By now, we all will have to understand, say, the strategic arrangement for deliver this revolution is the show itself already. And I don't see from the headline, we'll get breaking news will come up from United States of America. From a State Department edge and Mrs. Some person, some contact will get inside State Department. And I'll go straight for bring this news, would almost go to 500, once we have 1,000 or thereabout. But first things first, may we focus on the essential thing for this revolution. I want to thank this one brother, I will show the picture where he don't snap and send them for me. Now, make I talk them very clearly. Hold on. Okay, I don't get the first one. Some brother yesterday after our live show, he be send me picture for boots them we don't buy them. And then this way. Yeah. So we don't talk say one make and me the boots then they up to 5 before he send them for me. So now they boot the that way it don't wrong go buy them. So these boots them now good AMBAZONIans them they see the cause and they believe in the strategic importance for the AMBAZONIan National Army, so they buy this thing that they contribute them. I want to see the opportunity to thank this one brother, I want to mention the name, but I will mention some other brother name where na Metre Nikom for the Netherlands. He don't drive all the way with some other brother be calling for Germany. He leave the Netherlands, he go Germany, and now the result is so the thing the way don't go bring them. So this one then for Europe, you see people that they donate for the military everywhere. Now so other boots than this different kind model for boots. So where to be the essence of these boots then? Now say, now for help the boys them, may they be equipped. For 4 years, while freedom fighters done they for bush with slippers, which is normal for people where they not get enough resources and they not be ready for the war. As you not be aware, a war of independence is not to be planned. So it just comes by surprise. War of independence, it dey like, God forbid, like motor accident. Normally they plan for get accident. But the way you concentrate, where you drive for road, it will make an accident be mild or dangerous. So, what will be important, I say, when you don't get the accident and you therefore stage where you recover for come back, forget your independence of health. One, people they will not get for joke with them. We must, you're not get for laugh with them. And people the way they not facilitate you for recover. Means say, doctor give them medicine, they give you, they take and throw them for dustbin. They give them chop, me they give you sick man, they take and chop them. So those kind of people them, now people the way will not fit joke with them for this revolution. And we'll get those kind of people them. Now, it be very obvious. When I get this audio, it go around. Say American government, he want brand we as terrorists. Say some people, some lobbyists. Them the lobby me they brand we as terrorists. I be laugh. I laugh plenty. I laugh Sute as she done for floor yesterday. And I go tell her where they laugh. You know stay. I see this flyer where I will show you right now very quickly. Make I go for my contact. Okay, so I see this flyer where Anu put out talk say state of the struggle. First of all, we're not there for struggle anymore. It be important for reiterate that fact. You know, the psychological approach for any war of independence, it be very necessary, primordial, and a basic understanding for any person with the inside revolution for understand say, you know, at this moment, the caption was independent movement as a struggle in that sense. No, it is not. So, with my contacts, the way I get them for inside State Department, yes, that be me sort of Ashu Kingsley because another person we get very strong contacts inside State Department. So, I will get one of my contacts, and supposedly, this falsehood, say some Washington lobbies them, the one me US government tag AMBAZONIA leaders with terrorism. Unfortunately, Sakobi do audio yesterday, he talked a different thing. He said they want me to attack now the whole revolution. But now, I know they say they want me to attack the leaders and with terrorism. Okay, the first thing I want to talk now say, it is strategic for we for understand one thing. You see, I will tell you to my contact for State Department tell me. And I always thank God because no matter waiting, no matter how long the fight Eric Tato, themselves must can't talk something where it must go back for proof say where Eric Tato be talk about their diplomacy for America na a fact. Remember very well, I be telling you many months ago, say Sako and gang, they never ever do any form of diplomacy for America. And when you listen to the audio where Sako do and want to get time for playing for you, he talks to me, he advises me people they go for Twitter warriors. When they go for Twitter, go tweet against this lobbyist firm. But the name for the lobbyist firm, the spelling, and whatsoever, it not be ever be given. But now seize the opportunity for just talk say, you know, when people they don't lose relevance, they always create panic for social media because they know say fanatics then will always there for share their bullshit, excuse my language. Now, the first thing I say, my contact tell me authoritatively say U.S. government no go ever tag Ambazonian as terrorists. When I remember how much we even our own people them, they don't struggle, me FBI investigate me, arrest me. Now only one leader for the United States of America, with due respect, where Cameroon government is struggle, me they Turkey as a terrorist. One. Only one leader for United States. Where Cameroon government don't do everything with the Turkey as a terrorist. But he know he right and he know sorry stand. And that leader is Eric Tato. When I decided they carry placards for Manfi, they carry so and so thing right go for US embassy. Say Eric Tato a terrorist. Now he came mayor for Manfi. But Tibor Nashby replied them, say he condemned even a general condemnation. May I put this thing in perspective, which we want to understand. You see, diplomacy be a core. Now, a core value factor for the independence movement of any country. Now, why that way, me, I don't go Senate, Congress. I go many times, talk with these senators and meet them one-on-one. So, they know me. They be aware for our cause. I don't enter Senate office with Ambazonian flag. And I be warned. Say, when Sarko, the can't talk, say they do sacred diplomacy at the laugh. You know why? And this audio proof he just as naked as possible. When a person will call himself a leader, now what I be explain when I very categorically say, una issue end for WhatsApp. When it comes to the real aspect, una go make an audio still share them for WhatsApp. Man, make them very clear for now. Donald Trump, the US senators and just say congressmen and women, they need to read 99.99% of the small Ambazonian Twitter warriors as Sarko put them. No. They get silent, they go for information. If they want to check wait till it happen, they'll go check which way Eric Tato at the top, which way Mark Barrett at the top, which way Mimi Mef at the top, which way Prince Hans in the top, which way Sisi Kwayok Tabe, Cho Ayaba Yerima, and so on. They get places they look information. And so when you come, a leader will be, if you be, now why have you warned, say American at the core. Why, if people the way they fight for go for Switzerland, they claim say Switzerland are the best. Why do they fear me America not tag them as terrorists? They fear, they don't want America not get power for negotiate. So why do you fear America? You get the point. Okay, that one is just small anecdote. Now this is the issue. If you be leader for a revolution, when a lobbyist agency, if you want to go for the country when they are base country where you be citizen and you fight for a cause, then one will tell US government make it tag Ambazonia as terrorist. Wait till use Sarko begin for do. Now for use your contact for call Karim Bass, call Senator this, call this mayor, call this one, call this governor. Tell say, sir, well, we've heard of this is a whosoever of Ambazonia, we have heard of this. We want to tell that it's not true, it's fake. This is our own report. But it is simple that we go for Twitter. Karim Bass will check with Twitter. Can me ask you on where did you have fake news? They know, especially they know say, can me ask you now, we need exist. Or they'll go check now who. The guy with those teeth and stuff, when I roll up and go phone get the make noise all over. So that is where I'm not telling I say, time will come when I will put this revolution in perspective. When I will see how much of a percentage when I is supposed to be of a failure. It be crucial. How man go do can make audio. Talk say me they go do me go condemn lobbyists for Twitter. You know how many people they follow if the lobbyists really exist. You know how many people they follow, and as stupid as Sarko is so and they'll go to coach the man, go to threaten the people there, and then the man will say take a more proof. I'm not telling her, and I will still repeat that. Revolution is not a walk in the park. True, we don't talk. It is strategic. Very strategic. Make una see. Take for example. Tell me why we. Now Chris Anu this. He won't talk about you any exist. But if forget say the first man where he don't give the ball, I go show now. He did all over. The first man we don't give the ball for Cameroon government for use and for lobbies them for tag AMBAZONIA as terrorists. Now Chris Anu, now he come up for Guardian Post, he come up for more than 50 Cameroonian newspapers and Anglophone newspapers. Say widespread condemnation as Chris Anu calls for killing of Anglophone women activists. Now in this paper, now Chris Anu open his mouth for Facebook, talk me they go kidnap, kill women them. And then he the very Chris Anu, the can do flyer, the talk say, me wait it happen. If the talk say, some lobbyist company, it won't go be attacked as terrorist. He don't attack himself as terrorist. He don't attack himself as terrorist. I talk very clearly. Okay? Matter very clearly. When you won't call, because war in itself is violence. Like me, they call me Gary Master, but nothing ever tag me a terrorist. I be Gary Master, every talk aka Gary Master. Now me, I talk say, any man where you see for the play where they are against the law, Gary the person. Now me I talk, I still talk here. But Cameroon government don't try all way when they tag me terrorist, nothing tag me terrorist. No newspaper. Nothing try for tag me terrorists. Don't struggle. The other one, you are waiting update. We talk say, I'm a key mail of Manfi. They don't write one say every time to show me the cut for the hand. All the black legs, but they not succeed because it be strategy. I get strategy. The way I talk, the way I put my thing outside. This is a terrible thing. Very disastrous. Now, it never all the papers in the 90s. I feel even shown another paper. Me not be so tomorrow. My show na even paper away. 1 quick minute. I'll pull out the other paper. So, in this war of independence, I been tell some person yesterday I'm there for a place. One of our brothers is a doctor. I tell you say it will take the Sako Cam 50 billion years. The Sako Cam for 50 billion years for reach a Kiliwindi. We now see what you have for DDR. Now boys and that some boys and for that side for a Diki. Where they talk say they want to drop their weapon, military, they put and carry them, they come for go to our DDR center. They reach, they move 6 kilos. We now see the picture in a small time. The whole of Fako is in a total state of chaos. I don't know what is happening, but we're trying to revamp it. So, I want to tell you about Grand Zero, Mommy and Papa them, all our refugees. Now, I'm picking this every time to the top. AMBAZONIA no ever, no be team will make flyer for talk about them. Cameroon government no will ever pay any amount of money for make attack AMBAZONIA as terrorists. American government get the right for investigate anybody. When you see Sarkozy fear, you talk about investigation and this now because my turn are the reason why. You know this case for the money where they chop and don't they come up small, they don't call them and don't want to talk to them. So you see the reason why Sarko don't bring this motive now because if tomorrow when I see say police don't invite Sarko for questioning, he want to meet service, they talk say, oh, they don't invite Sarko now for because say lobbies don't make me attack Sarko as a terrorist. No, it will be now for my trip to Boya. As a matter of fact, they always start questioning Sarko, they don't start receive calls them because of my trip to Boya. So when they ever tell us something them, when they look at them and say, I need the hearing. Every time they do it in a gradual, and they say they take them up, they can't report them for social media. Me are there for here. All man there for here. FBI don't come and ask many times. Homeland Security. The only South America get concerned. Now, if you talk anything concern America for this land, say go burn this, America go burn this. When you talk that one, FBI they come your house immediately. They caution you, you continue, you'll be arrested. America no joke with that one. So, not that they talk about Cameroon concern America. They know America fight the British forget their independence for this country. Forget 50 states. So when you see Sarkozy bring motive, say they want to tag us as terrorists, tag us, because very soon they will start be questioning them for my trip to Boya. It's coming out gradually. So they don't run now for come give a cover. Where if tomorrow when I see and say Sarkozy police, where they decide, where they court, they'll say, hey, now that case away, that lobbyist firm, they don't do them against Sarko. No. We'll have all the papers out. Everything will be out. It's going progressively. Now, why do I tell people, I not come here, I not get any issue with coming. I always tell people, I will tell when I say, there is no diplomacy with Sarko they do of America. Even if they do any diplomacy, you know what they ask when I'm going to go Twitter, for go tweet against House of Man. The lobby firm going to Twitter for go tell American government say will be terrorists. You know how many people don't write for Twitter for coach people that about terrorism, this, that? No. Now person go one-on-one. Marathon on one now, either way, see the way go finish for the revolution. The boss, when it comes to diplomacy, where they outside now David Makogo. Yes. If, okay, tell me why you feel say to a Sarko the talk. Enough, why the US, the lobby is not even succeed. Common Cohen, when a former US diplomat, when get the door, the key, the knife, you never see how Bohebe, the useless Bohebe man, you never see how they insult Cohen for Twitter. You never see how they insult Cohen because he not endorse Swiss talk. Only the insult one at the cost Cohen. It not be enough for that lobby firm for even take insurance and see how. Now, even former US ambassador do it, this Sarko put the caution. So, una do a perfect job for La Republic du Cameroon. You prove the Sarko camp. I don't always warn. Now, me, Eric Tato, I start from knock doors them. I mean, many ambassadors don't do them, but in terms of politics for social media, now I start from knock doors them for Senate, for Congress. Now I disrupt federalist meeting. I've done the things here. I'm still doing them on the ground. Now, they buy boots them for fighters. Why American government not going to me say why they buy boot? It's because only buying a former US soldier that boots them. They don't fit. Now I right for buy boot, give boy they fight war. Give them for they wear the boots them. Now they're right. So nothing that way crazy talking they exist. You get the point? Not the way it will ever work for America for tag as terrorists. You know what ever happened? Wait I thought it not ever happen. So when I forget the flyer where Chris Anu put her out, they fear because very soon they'll be investigated for thief-free money laundering and they're getting scared. America does not investigate you for terrorism if you're not on the terrorism list. AMBAZONIA is not. Look at some stupidity. Look at some stupidity. When all money talk say me and me the first Cameroon government for me come for UN Security Council. Sarko they talk say the one made with terrorists. How is that possible? The whole world is saying that the Ambazonian crisis must come on the UN security table. Now they want to bring some new one for big debate for social media. No, we are not interested. Who's our headquarters? They will come to the UN the Security Council meeting for year for New York. Now Kenya don't join. I'm not done at the very thing. When I see the way the connection go, Kenya don't become no longer sit now for Security Council. Remember, say some meeting before they talk symposium for African head of states. They be talking about who the host in Kenya before the coronavirus won't come. Now they be condemn them Sarko Bohebe them because they be want go for that Swiss thing. They coach Kenya, insult Jomo Yoro Kenyatta, insult Kenya so terribly. Thank God say we will be the main point for media where the world follow we in terms of this crisis will not be the character that nonsense that they write down. You know the cause where Sarko is surrogate and Bohebe the cost Kenya because they be talk say that international head of state them, former head of state them, they will call a symposium and they will go contact only Ayoktabe for jail. All them. And then Kenya will recommend me the contact Ayoktabe, they recommend the this thing for Kenya. Support they go to coach Kenya. Today, what happen now get seat for Security Council. Not be Kenya. If Ayoktabe be there Sako, go coach Kenya. We never lost a great support for Security Council. All of us must use our brains. When I tell on this thing, I'll be talking now. Say they coach Kenya, so Kenya can go Security Council. I go out there, I praise Kenya, I praise them. I say a wonderful country, good president. All will be up and enter the invite. Dr. Makongo to go tweet, all will be happy, all mark them, praise Kenya. Today, Kenya don't get seat for Security Council. So they get as strong a decision as United States of America now. So these are the things that I've always advised people. These are the things that I've always advised people. Always advise people. Let me just block this Amber something very quickly. You listen from the radio. Thank you. So we all must understand. It be very strategic for listen for people the way they don't do the lobby. I don't work for the corridors of Washington. We still work. We don't even put down the roll out a plan of action. So no way, no they way. Why when I look at it and so? No people go talk say don't go do draft for moment, don't go. That's a waste of time. Nobody cares about that thing as an officer. No money bother about because it's not working anywhere. We will need to do draft before they contribute shoes or we. Tomorrow you post see the shoes on the ground. So all we must know one thing. And not fit go for Twitter, go to Kosh, former ambassador. Diplomacy entails say, even praise a man, make a proposal, now still Kosh. But you need to see how these guys behave. So Sako just simply tell a post and say, when I go Twitter, go Kosh that lobbyist firm, so that they get more evidence, so that even if America want to tag with as terrorists, they even use that on a caution for Twitter, just make sure say, you know, they agree, say no, to this lobbyist firm they talk not true, because see how you put it, even Kosh put it for Twitter. So it be very clear. I fit insult any Ambazonian will insult me on Twitter. But when it comes to the international community, go see even the way even I want to write about Bala. I want to write about some kind of person where I know say the person are a powerful person. I might just block this other Sako surrogate. Although not two, you guys are finished. Out. Very good. So if you want, for example, right, you want attack Bala for Twitter. You get to attack Bala with sense. Say no, this is because Bala not be any kind of person. When I listen, Bala get the power away. All we Ambazonia activists on social media will not get them. Yes. Because Bala come out to fly in meet up Prime Minister of Canada talk we say, you know what this Amber guy, listen, if you meet up back to say, listen, Cameroon government doesn't have very dangerous people. We not get for support Amber. Now, point that they change the course of the team backstage. They travel. So when one go attack it, you have to be careful. They send you Mimi for us because of compare on coach Mimi to insult you, do this, do that. Oh, trust me. German chancellor of it invite Mimi say, come and give me a perspective about this crisis. They don't invite me and you because we separatists. But when they look I say be neutral way, separate the attacky, Cameroon government the attacky. So the tie that man go today, and you go talk now na team way, na a judgment. If you don't attack it, just take a look and say, no, look, for example, these separatist guys are not good. Look at this. But even I don't look very well. Look at very well. So now they call this or diplomacy. For example, me I'm a small for school, the entire university where they come out, where they graduate. SK say, I'll carry fight for social media. No. It gets you where they play. Now for protecting number one, a woman, she must be protected. Number two, she's a neutral person. Number three, she's a journalist doing her job. And she's not just any journalist. She's an international journalist. Listen, don't tell them a life where you know if you fight them, you know if you argue them. Whether you make noise go up how? You need an international standard. Yes. The same thing like Bala. Whether you talk Bala, you call Bala how, go make noise. Bala not be Cameroon. Not be Ambazonia, Balana international. So, but diplomacy, you see, For diplomacy, you must be very strategic. You might just block the other person. Very good. So, just very quickly, might just go down for some very important thing. I try to pull that out. If I see them, that will be great. If I don't see them, okay, cool. So, just as I've been taught, these are things that you get even like Atia Tilarios, Amos Fong. All the guys the way they don't deal with Cameroon and we don't jail them before we move them. Those are international people. And not because social media are going to crush Atia, say, oh, get that, you former prisoner, you this, and so on and so forth. It will never happen. Because someday go the way Turkish government will call Atia, say, come and give us an expose what you know about this Anglophone crisis. You can say, well, I was in jail, but I left, the government released me, but the separatists are treating me like this and so on. But if we treat you well, you will get good report about we. So, the strategy where I don't always preach out. Now for people to understand how the world move. Now a very big disaster for which we Christian they try to do. But hopefully that the assignment from Cameroon government because it not look normal. Say you can make the whole life to talk say instead of you go backstage, go fight the lobbies them. Fight them, take your own contact for Washington. But because you don't have any, because otherwise how some man go do there for Washington, the capital, Sakode, 10 minutes away to White House, 10 minutes or 20 minutes away to the Congress, all the Congress houses. But you come up with Brazil, you don't get no contact. What is the outcome? The outcome must say, now say, Brazil ambassador to go condemn we. Brazil ambassador, might just block the man with talk say me and who watch they cleaning for public. You should when some other coach me, you should not be get for coaching. So I just block you. Alright? But besides not even get your picture, you not get a picture for this profile. So that's how it is. So when you come here while you talk important things, and Facebook don't very restrict this page, but they still get up to 700 to 800 to 900, 1,000 people sometimes. But the page be restricted. But more people watch on YouTube and afterwards. So that is the determination. When we get new page, we start growing up, views they start increasing. You see those. Now they answer what happened to views. Because Eric Tato remains realistic. When it's going, it's going. And when the views are having issues because of the page being restricted, I continue the live show. That is my power. But still now, I still be the most watched. Reto Vessel. That said, ladies and gentlemen, it be important, very important for any person to know one thing. So, this is a sad story. And just to encourage you now when they're out there, when I see this flyer, you can make noise for Facebook, make noise. I will, oh, these lobbies you have to call, you have to do this. Now, man, when they attack Karimbasi office, then they can cry, say, they want to attack with terrorists. If they attack Tommy, they attack UN motor them. Only Chris Annuity, they don't talk alone against international bodies. It be enough for the lobby, especially the lobby need to take some different things. Now, so Chris Annuity, he won. Thing at the top. Only yesterday, you don't go talk, say, me, they go kidnap, kill women. Who does that? You even specify the Southern Cameroon, the women task force. You say they kidnap, kill them. So it be pathetic. It be pathetic, very pathetic. So I don't warn you now, and I will still continue for one. All my when AMBAZONIA and put that for your head. U.S. government no will ever tag we as a terrorist organization. Will not be an organization, will not be a group. We are a people where they fight for their independence. America be aware. America be very much aware. And whether I don't warn you from the goal, I warn you systematically about the Sarkozy deceit, where it talks say they do secret diplomacy. Now is the time for show the secret diplomacy. Now the time for show the secret diplomacy. We don't completely defeat Cameroon government. We don't finish them absolutely. Now all man cry, take the matter to the Security Council. Yet until all man cry the whole world, say this issue must go to the Security Council. This issue must go to the Security Council. This issue must go to the Security Council. UN Security Council. Every African on the talk and your opinion, everybody saying it. French Parliament, everywhere. Say we must go with this matter to the Security Council. But some people they talk say, oh, we must go to Switzerland. We must go. What is there? What is there? So you have so much diplomacy in Switzerland and you don't have in Washington. And you are begging people with zero followership, people whose names cannot appear anywhere to go and be tweeting. Who reads their tweet? Who read that tweet? For any revolution, any country, especially as America, big show, you know that, oh man, when you want to find Twitter handler of America, you go find who? Donald Trump, Barack Obama, Hillary Clinton, Joe Biden. If you go find few people, like 10, 20 top. So, if you say American government go and find say the man he gonna ask you came on which is the fake profile. Say don't tweet. Who is reading? Who reads that? Who does the read person don't know it, you don't get the website, don't get no foundation, you don't know nothing, any say no product. Nobody cares. So we all must understand. I know I'm going to talk about the one way they will ask Sako they go to ask money for Switzerland. That one not concern me, not be news story. You not going to surprise no man. So it be very clear, and I'll still talk them today till tomorrow. Say, while revolution they back on track 1,000,000%. Now, what I will always see the opportunity for congratulate the members for DAC, the initiative on bring them. Now, the only group, only platform where it show credibility and transparency. Money they for they clean all man this year. Now, whether they support that. Because that not my name, not his point. If tomorrow the people they contribute the money, the one person, oh no, want that way. That go they bring your receipt, take your money. Not put another they concern who. But a community project. Now when I see all man they fight dark. Because dark now the future of Ambazonia. Now that don't define the course. That now a defining strategy for win the war. A defining strategy. All refugees on a big rest assured you will be assisted by the DAC project. All IDPs, all prisoners, all fighters, everybody that down the way be wounded, injured, you'll be assisted by the DAC initiative. Yes. Now you're right. So when you see La Republic du Cameroon come all time for attack DAC, they attack Eric Tato. Even though they're within the revolution, they fight Eric Tato because they know, say now one man will the strength, will the touch. Yes. I don't ask and say, look all leaders them, where they live for diaspora, where they America especially. Name one leader where Cameroon government don't ever write in name say be terrorist. For placard, one. So at the end of the day, I want Sako and Chris Ann to say, not in order like say American government want tag we as terrorists. That one are just nonsense. Whether the lobbyist firm they go up, come down, it not go ever happen. It not go ever happen. Go read the US laws. Citizens they say they be citizens they fear attacking you as terrorists. American government not ever attack your own citizens as terrorists. So long as you not cause them, they go broke this thing for America, go do this. You are safe. The only thing American government will do is Sako and say they go charge you for money laundering and for thief my trip to buy. That is the only thing. So when I say they don't fear because they know say the investigation will come up. So they want to make sure say by the time they start appearing for police, they say, oh no, that lobbyist firm don't make a media go in. That's what their surrogates will say. So I'm letting you know ahead of time. So Mami and Papa them, as what agent talk, nobody is going to be tagged a terrorist. Finally, about the DDR center. Cameroon government, they don't kill 6 picking the way they drop their weapons. They carry them, they come, they shoot them for God kill them. Wait till happen. Wait till happen. And wait till be the message behind this. Now for talk say any Ambazonian fighter waiting for Bush. Know one thing. Cameroon government not ever forgive you. They take those few, they go put the Oboyade. Because of it. Because the one attract Unamuna come. Because they know say, once una there for future na 50 vex. Now, by the way, when they say ex-rebel leader, it always will gone. Go look at about South Sudan. They are gone, they always in that corner. They are groups that they for bush. Because any time when you joke, government will take you down. So they put those few them where they make live show the every day now because say they want entice on a Mona camp, come up bush camp. As you come up bush camp, they transfer or play. They, for what they finish it to you, they don't need you. So I'll be very happy say the Cameroon government kill those 6 boys them where they take them from a tiki they camp and we don't report them. Me all when I see like example. Better you die for battlefield, not ever drop your gun, time for war, not try. We want to finish, we want to get a negotiated settlement. Not ever try. Not ever do it. Meet no money. Even as Donald Trump calls say, Lydia, this thing, tell Donald Trump say, sir, let's go to the table first. He will respect you. He will not say these people, they mean business. You see how they negotiate deals for America, you know, Congress and presidency. Donald Trump, they say, oh, we'll give $2,000 more for stimulus check. Donald Trump says dead on arrival, but they're going to negotiate to have for business. Because Senate brings something, hit president deny the camp for media for the one way Senate one time. That's how it works. So make no Ambazonian fighter, no sleep dream. If you sleep, you dream, say, you say you're going to shake small for your finger. Who can pray some very serious prayer. Whoa, they're going to fire 2 guns salute for up. Tum, 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 tum. Tell them, say, this is my gun. Oh man, hashtag, this is my gun. With the hashtag for the fighters on the ground. This is my gun. Not even put this is my gun, just put my gun. This is my gun. For all Ambazonian fighters, they get sense for not defect. This is my gun. And the hashtag that we're going to use for today. That one here, they die for where they die for where they go DDR, they kill on a small. They will kill more. If you not be able to attend, they will wipe on, they will find. Make sense enter for na head. My gun, this is my gun. Hashtag, yes, my gun. Any man hold your gun, this is my gun. Hold your gun, your ideology. No Ambazonian fighter no drop your gun. We not ever drop them. Cameroon bleed because a state of lawlessness. U.S. government already issue alert. Serious security threat for Yaoundé because they too explosive for a manner. So this is my gun. Oh my gun. All number fighters. You don't sweat up without picking about it. 6 down. You drop your gun, you go dizzy at the center. Military kill you, wipe you out. But if you not be drop your gun, you never die. Because they will come for your camp, you will fight. You die, you put them down. You don't say no, some man don't die, he died. Like I said, he fought a good fight. He never Bible. This is my gun. We don't ever drop our gun down. It will never happen. This is my talk. My gun. This is my gun. Oh man, hashtag. This is my gun. This is my gun. This is my gun. This is my gun. So we got to hold to our guns. All the fighters. From Dian to Coupe Maninguba, to Lebialem, to Manu, to Meme, to Fako, Bui Boyo, Momo, Meza, Ngokutunja, Dongamanto. All the fighters, all the states, hold your gun. No dropping of weapons. The Cameroon government must come to the table here in the United States or somewhere decided by the United Nations Security Council. We will never ever surrender. It will never happen. I already talked about the issue of reconstruction. Now B&B strategy. And now this is my gun. I'll be happy say the killer 6 guys that the commodity kids that won't go drop their guns in. Very good. Very excellent job by the Cameroon terrorist regime. Thank you for giving a strong message to the other boys in the bush. Not ever dare for drop your gun. They will kill you on the road. What? Listen. And not surprising, those other people that they claim they chop for DDR center day, they actually give them medication, drug for that trouble. Maybe they program those things 7 years, 6 years. As revolution end or gain independence, or then they die. So Kamongo and do that and calculate 2 ways. So this is my gun. We'll never drop it. It will never happen. No retreat, no surrender. No way. No man will drop weapon for this fight. Nobody. And Kamongo will not pay no amount of money. But they tag anybody as terrorists. If they be fit, nobody move Mark Barata on Facebook. You know why they move Mark Barata on Facebook? Mark Barata will become the first AMBAZONIA will be permanently banned from social media platforms. Yes. Because he's a strong guy. Well, not like him. Kamongo may know. So we got to be very strategic. So this is my gun. Nobody is going to take away our guns. When I'm feeling, I want to beg my friend Salas Atefo, just move this live show, put them for YouTube immediately, because I know the way the Republic put their work. They'll go make a just put the live show on hold, so they investigate the live show. Because the message, it hurt the heart. They be facing they go kill those boys. And that's why the military sources they say information for we. You catch people the way they want to, they want to drop their weapon, you shoot them for what you kill them. It's a shame. It's a shame, and it serves those boys right. That was a good move. Had disadvantages, that one before our revolution. A perfect advantage. It did it for telegraph, authoritatively. So it's a pity. It's a pity. Now you see, dates. Ma just shown us on team for showing us the confirmation. I will show now quickly. For sure, I say the story now 100% true. Just quickly. Okay, the two about even talk about themselves. My friend Salas Atefo don't write me say man not talk about them. But I will just talk about them, but not mention the person name. You can't want to say I'm calling him for the live show, but I'm not calling him. So Salas, I like you because you always give me good advice. So one of the La Republique agents, you don't see that this thing, you don't confirm I'm saying are true. Say they actually kill 6 ex-soldiers. He don't run. He go right, sit here right now. It's a breaking news. 6 Amber boys who were sent by Eric Tato to go and attack the DDR center have been killed. Now in this. So you see the way God do it. They know that's some very bad thing because they don't say if that's the end, this action, now the end of the DDR center anywhere. So the two government put up there, like Republic government put up, they say they keep the guy now even knows I can't call him, but and now I won't almost go call him. Salazar about him say not give no publicity. So now by the way, one man not get all sense. So I don't bring the message, but I don't mention the bad guy name. Now I go there, look at the YG show, say, oh, they don't call my name for all the kafias. So that is what some of them want. They want visibility, and that's true, Salah. So thank you so much for that very timely and godly counsel. So that action where they kill those 6 boys, the way they drop their weapons, now the end of the DDR center, it's finished. There's nothing there again. There is nothing there. It's completely finished. Absolutely. Because any boy will be able to push the thing, say, oh, what are not true? Okay, and see the coincidence. It just happened for the time where they don't take Cameroon to be in one of the people don't go probably say ex-fighters don't get job. Which job? They kill 6 today. Today not be Friday. Now June this now. Yes. It don't telegraph. When I report on thing telegraph, I didn't write anything on National Telegraph. Never. Now authoritative news what they write down. I'll tell you an example. The other day, some news come in say that call it Daisala, he don't die. The man with the former transport minister and so on and so forth. They send me that news. I look the news. I write the news. I will show now. I write the news very well, and then I keep the news. My show now the news. My reporter from Nigeria, now he ever do some of the work the way for do the posting. I'll go there. I will trace and go show now the way they work. Okay. Quickly, where is that? Let me check it out. I'm coming. Give me a minute, please. Okay, good. Now, I told you that I saw like a picture this. Now, I picture that. So, we write the news now in this Jen, former Cameroonian transport minister, is dead. I call it the Isala, leader of the Movement for Defense of the Republic, MDR, and senator for Far North Region, died Tuesday, June 23rd. Okay, so this is what I do. When I get information, I write them, keep them. Then I start my investigation. So, you see, I tell my reporter, say, hold on, not confirmed yet. I start work on top of that story. And then I end up with a confirmed source saying about that. So, it remains for our inbox. We'll not publish them. So, Telegram really heavy for point. And this is not confirmed yet. This is it right here. He say, okay, because we'll keep them, follow the... We get a lot of stories that we'll write, keep them, then kill the story. But once it go for national telegraph, now 99.99% for fact, few inconsistencies a day for all stories for the world, small inconsistencies a day. So this one should be a clear point. La Republique is completely, absolutely finished. Absolutely. DDR Center, the end was today. Completely. Number, how you want to come about boys them? Now what crime? Now what crime? Cameroon government will take 6 people and they drop their weapons. Shoot them for what? Kill them. You catch journalists on radio station was easy. You shoot to kill them. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? So every Ambazonian put their heads in, don't be free. Yeah, they want to say, oh, US government want to attack we as terrorists. No, not lie. We are free. Nobody attacks us. We are not terrorists. Now only one terrorist organization on the body war for Ambazonia and a Cameroon government. One. Only one. And a Cameroon government. One terrorist organization. Now Cameroon government. So we are free. No way not the world give up this fight. That's why I say, this is my gun. This is my gun. This is my gun. We can fight this fight. No way not there. It's not going to go down. No way. No way. We Cameroon government know that fact very, very clear. You catch people. DDR Center is finished. It's dissolved. It's dissolved. Absolutely dissolved. You arrest children. You children give up themselves. They surrender. You take them. You kill them for what? And then you say you have a center? No. The act is a genocide. It's a systematic approach to eliminate Anglophones. Completely. Completely. They want to eliminate we. That is why nobody's going to surrender. And the talk, say, listen to me. I talk for here for the United States of America, for Maryland. I am a rebel. I am a rebel. This is my gun. My gun is in my mouth. We have boys in the bushes with their guns. No American government will not attack no any terrorist. It will never happen. Never ever happen. Never. So we got to stay close to the price. You know, one leader said they can't bring with fabrication about lobbyist companies. It doesn't work in a war of independence. It has never worked. They try. It's 4 years they've been trying. We've been hearing this bullshit. It's never going to work. Never. This is my gun. We will fight it, and Cameroon government should be ready for the worst. Yes. Very soon we'll cross across the Mongo. It is our right. When we defend for too long, we're going to move progressively to their own territory. Southern Cameroon, Ambazonia, and La Republique, they get international boundaries. Cameroon has encroached too much into our land. That is why they are saying that we have to go to the Security Council. So no, we're not even supposed to get away bullshit for social media. We don't listen to that. We don't listen to that. By now, refugees, IDPs, fighters, prisoners, I don't understand one thing. Say, if from one man they won't take it, go sin for the war. Now me, Eric Tato, the Gary Master, international Gary Master. And we'll continue with the approach. Anybody that will contravene our strategies and our rules and regulations, and you act as a command and control post for La Republique du Cameroon, you shall be flattened. This is my gun. Anybody who's going to facilitate the construction, reconstruction project, you know what's going to happen? You're going to build in 12 hours and we break in 2 hours. It's the B&B strategy. Nothing will happen in that area. It's total war. There is no romance. There is no terrorism in war. When 2 countries are fighting, nobody is a terrorist except for those who burn mothers in their houses. And only one person does that. That's the Republic du Cameroon. That's the Republic du Cameroon. Now they burn people there for house. So no lobbyist firm is winning against us. We don't have the world money to go do lobbying. We don't have. We have our guns. The only way they can fight us is pay some money to these guys on social media to take us out. They took me out many times. They have taken me out technically because this place is restricted. They have taken Mark Beretta out. But they can't take us out with our guns. We have our guns. So it's finished. Now whether I don't be online radio, be website, everything, Cameroon government not win the fight. Trust me. They're not fit. Never ever. If you don't have a time they swear to you for my head now for nothing. Oh, go ask the time to cry for meeting. Good men God. Say, oh, that every tattoo that guy was here, he was selling papers. If we knew, would have taken him out. You knew. I'd be dead, not be property. You be dead idea will take me out. You know if you take me out. You cannot. It's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. So we got to stay focused on the goal. Focus. So this one be very, very, very strategic. Everybody, hashtag, this is my gun. If you know how to share the video, share this video. Share it extensively to everybody. So many prisoners again, we can't do hope. No organization, nobody will tackle terrorists. It has never happened. Never. Now me every time to talk. And me I still talk so now. Okay, Cameroon government, I'll be terrorist. Tell me go hand me for American government, Musi. Nyam Fukas. Can you imagine? Until somebody can do live show talk about some lobbies that really exist. If it's American, they see they happen. If it's American, they see they happen. America is not stupid. There is no lobbyist company in the world that is more powerful than the CIA, than FBI. No. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. Come on. My don't this COVID-19, when COVID-19 started, American government put out form for people for film. Companies, you put your name, you put your salary, everything, put your company in there. They ask that terrorism question today. So you do business with the people, you pay, you do any business, you chicken. If every time I benefit that money big time, and if every time they've been a terrorist, American government not for give me the money. Put that over your head. So I want to thank Donald Trump administration for supporting National Telegraph, which is owned by Eric Tato, a supposed terrorist, according to the Republic. America is not stupid. It's not stupid. There is nothing the Cameroon government can do to stop it. There's only one thing, table. We are going to go to the table. So it should be clear, release our leaders. We go and negotiate. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. So all the noise up and down is a waste of time. We will not get no relevance. We need to get no relevance. There is nothing, no man. And see, let me tell you something. Sellers are therefore, and they form a group where they go Congress, all them. They don't come out New York, come for Congress, see their own Congress for them. People, they get contacts. Forget that thing. Forget, Cameroon government making a noise. Yeah, they make a noise. Nobody get embassy for them. We need to beg them nothing. No. Cameroon government, why they don't attack bad terrorists? They won't attack now. They crazy. It's never going to happen. Because America is a land of freedom. You don't see any AMBAZONIA don't go to broke place America, no. Even the police, rioters, they broke place, not attacking terrorists. They secret rioters. Now we will there for you in peace. We'll go and work, pay our tax, do what thing they want and attack with terrorists. Come on, government, I don't try. Christian, I beg, don't leave that talk for bad. That's not bad talk. You see, some countries they way, I don't kind of kind because these guys they get strategy for demoralize people. Yes, they get strategy for demoralize people. So we have won the fight. It's over for Cameroon. It's over. And I will end this show by saying that make no AMBAZONIA not be indulged in anything where you hurt any member of a community. I hear about the Petrol Union president for Manfi. I'll be shocked. And I'll be so almost certain that the Republic do the act. They kidnap Petrol Union president for Manfi. Just release him, I think, today or so. Those are things that are not supposed to be happening. And we have to be very, very strategic for understanding the Republic in manipulation. We have to be very strategic. We have to be very, very keen. Yes. Very, very keen and strategic. So we all will know that one. That is a fact. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Southern Cameroonians, AMBAZONIans, well, thank you guys so much. I'm going to end the show here. Don't forget, today we're going to have a meeting. That meeting, I think, I was told by big deal in Germany. So I still want to thank the DAC members, all the members in DAC. Let me see how many members are there now, how much money they have. Check it up. You know, say DAC now the one organization, one platform where it is threatening all man. I like DAC. www.dacommunity.com. When you hear that, when people hear that, so they had to call La Republique. La Republique goes crazy when they hear about that. You know, that's it. You click it there, you see the money. That's what I love about that. See that? How much money is there? Let me see. So that's DAC. DAC has 19,700. That's DAC. It has 380 members. Excellent. Yesterday, 1 or 2 days ago, one guy registered through my friend here, Derek. Sister Marabe, you have that money in your cash app. I'm sure they send it to you. And they're going to update it, send the receipt. So the website is there, www.dacommunity.com. www.dacommunity.com. So me all man go, they check the website out. Just imagine, one day we want to video content, just put $50, $100. We change the game. We change the game very seriously. So thank everybody. Tomorrow I go there for National Telegraph Radio and TV. We will launch one of our pastors that book one Nigerian lady where it will be for be on Telegraph. So I'll invite everybody to watch the show. Thank everybody. And National Telegraph supporters, where they there for any country for the world, we will launch our radio this July. We'll make out flyers, send out invitations for people then. So we, the supporters of National Telegraph, we got for proof to the small noise makers. They say Telegraph is #1, and that not only through your support, you'll go for prove that #1ness. All right, so I'm going to leave it here. I know I talk plenty. I want to thank all my watch this show. Close to 800 in a page that is restricted. This is an excellent job. All right, so thank you so much. Tomorrow, join me on National Telegraph Radio and National Telegraph TV on the National Telegraph regular page. Probably we'll share the link here. We'll share them on National Telegraph Africa. It's going to be very, very good. So we'll be there with Pastor Kathy Edward. And you'll see the book, Fearless and Confident. Very nice book. You need to listen to it. You need to give us a lot of confidence. So thank you all so much. God bless you and stay very calm. We are winning. We're going to win. One, continuously ask the U.S. soldiers whether they get any boot, any man wants support boot with cloth, please contact me. That's what we need so that you'll get the checklist, everything. We prefer material than money because money, people, they will easily chop them. Material, they must deliver it and you must see it. So now the new strategy that way, I still bring them to cut down corruption. If someone say, oh, I want to buy the refugee, they say, okay, give me the refugee that contact. Who know how to fish it. So where that tell them, so you go say, I know ever give the contact. So thank you so much. God bless you. All right? Bye-bye for now. God bless you.